Okay, so this is Young Living essential oil label use. So, I didn't even notice this until I took like my second or third class probably through Young Living. But all of your Young Living oils come with labels on them. Well, I knew they had a label, duh, but I didn't know that they had like label usage on the back that says peel here, like these do. So this is Purification, Lavender, and then Thieves essential oils. Also, I've got the cool little tops. They're like $3. You can buy these little stickers on the top, and when you get a bunch of essential oils and you've got all these containers, it's super hard to find them. So for $3, these little sticky top tabs are amazing, and I love them. Just a side note. But anyway, so Purification. We'll look at this label here. So this is the Purification label, and it says it's 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oil blend. And it's a 15-ounce bottle. When you get your first kit, you usually get 5-ounce bottles, and then when you reorder, most of your oils are going to come in 15 ounces. So the 5 ounces have about 75 drops in them maybe, and then a 15-ounce bottle has about 250 drops. And like we said, you use just a couple drops usually for most things that you're doing at a time. So if you have a 250 drop jar of Peace and Calming or Purification here, and you put 2 to 4 drops in the diffuser a day, it's going to last you a long time. And like I said, you can dilute it with your carrier oils, as we've talked about, and that's going to make it go a long way. So when you're talking, $30 for a bottle of essential oil, like you're like, dang, that's expensive. But literally, I use these all the time, and you're not gonna go through them that fast when you start diluting them and putting them in your diffuser or putting them in a carrier oil and then applying them to your body, because you're making it go a lot longer, a lot farther. So the back here says peel here, and so this tells you right on the back that this directions for use is topical. Apply 2 to 4 drops directly to desired area. Dilution not required. So this one you can apply neat. You do not need to dilute it with a carrier oil. For children, I would dilute it with a carrier oil just because their skin's more sensitive. And this is right here. Next question, or next area, it says except for the most sensitive skin. Sorry, it's hard to keep this focused. And then use as needed. So aromatically, like we've been talking about, it says to diffuse up to 30 minutes 3 times daily. I stick this in the diffuser and diffuse it for 3-4 hours sometimes. So it says keep out of reach of children. Also, if you're pregnant, nursing, taking medications, or have a medical condition, you're supposed to consult a health care professional. When I was pregnant with Dante, I didn't really even ask my doctor about it per se, because when you ask your doctors, a lot of our doctors they don't have a clue about this kind of stuff. So basically I did my own research online and found which oils I could use and which oils I couldn't, and it's really funny because you're going to research a whole bunch. Even now nursing, I'm nursing Dante, and I read all the time. I'm reading to make sure that what I'm using is safe for him. But I don't think twice to stick like Advil or Tylenol or anything like that in my mouth. I just take it because the doctors say I can take it, but then you start using essential oils and you'll read for days, like, is this a good oil to use? And they're awesome. So I've been using them throughout my pregnancy, and I've used them the whole time I've been breastfeeding my son as well. So there's some you have to avoid, but you can research that. There's a book called Gentle Babies that's awesome for use for that. It's like $12. And it tells you all the oils that are great for your baby when they're sick, when you're lactating, oils to help you with stress, depression, like anything you can think of, really, for eczema, for dandruff, for, what's it called, cradle cap. Dante got that really bad, and I kept trying stuff, and I put lavender on his head like 3 times, and it completely went away. It was amazing. The doctor wanted me to use like hydrocortisone cream in Head and Shoulders, and I was like, ew. So it's really interesting, but they are safe to use. You just have to avoid some. And the Gentle Babies book I would recommend is awesome for being a great reference guide for you for that. So that was, sorry, getting into other stuff. But so you can open this here, and it will tell you all of the oils for when you forget that are in a blend. So this one tells you all the oils that are in it, and it also tells you to keep in a cool, dry place. You want to keep your covers on. And the interesting thing about these is that there is no expiration date on them. A lot of your oils you're going to buy at the store for $10, $15 or whatever are going to have an expiration date. It's because they're not pure essential oils. Also here you can see this code on the back, and this is which batch it was made from through Young Living. So if you ever had a problem with it or something, you could call them and tell them which batch number it was, and they would know exactly when it was made and what was in it and stuff. They're all made the same. The essential oils through Young Living, they have to pass really strict guidelines in order to be put out on the market. So if they're just slightly off, whatever, they are not going to make it, which is why some of our essential oils through Young Living will be out of stock at times and stuff, and that can be kind of frustrating, but it's only because they're only going to give us the purest of the purest. And if it's not pure, they sell it off to other companies that are going to, in turn, sell it to their customers that aren't as careful as Young Living is, but Young Living makes sure that all of their oils are extra pure and safe for us. So, this is labeled. So that's your purification label. Here's one for thieves. And the difference between purification is purification cannot be taken internally, but several of your essential oils can. So purification cannot. Thieves and lavender that I have here, on the other hand, can both be used internally. So you'll find a lot of stuff about capsules and stuff. Someone else should be talking about that. But so here you can see on the back of my lavender bottle, it says your supplement facts. So 2 drops. It says there's about 125 servings per container, which would be 250, like I mentioned before, and what exactly is in it. So lavender, 120 milligrams is in this. And like I said, again, you're not going to find any expiration dates or anything on these. And then it tells you on the outside the directions for use, and then obviously just your, statement to be careful with nursing and stuff, and to consult a doctor. Same thing with your thieves here. Back of our thieves bottle, there's our batch number, and when you open it up again, your supplement facts for thieves. Thieves can also be taken internally, like I had mentioned. This one can be taken for sickness and stuff. It's great to drink like a tea. I can't get that in focus for you. So this one says to take serving size 1 drop and 250 servings per container, and then it lists all the ingredients in there and their daily value. And that's label use for you from Young Living. So if you forget how you can use them, when you can use them, if you can drink them or not, it's actually right on your packaging.